Exercise number 1, legs up crunch. Extend your legs above your hips, keeping your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale, reach up as high as you can. Inhale, lower yourself back down. Exhale, come up higher each and every rep if you can. Our goal here is to get the shoulder blades off the floor and slide your rib cage down towards your hip bones. "20 seconds rest." Exercise number 2, sit up. Take your legs out away from your body and heels on the floor. Extend the arms overhead. Exhale, come to a full sit-up position, having a nice long straight line between your ear, your shoulder and your hip. From here we inhale, roll down, just touch the upper back to the floor. Exhale, come back up again. Inhale, back down. Exhale up. Try to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Don't relax at the bottom. Go ahead and do 3 more repetitions. Exercise number 3, Russian twist. Feet together, heels on the mat. Sit as tall as you can with that same principle as exercise number 2. Ear, shoulder and hip in alignment. Inhale, rotate to touch the floor with both hands on one side. Exhale, rotate to touch the floor with both hands on the other side. Lean back to make it a little bit more challenging. And to make the exercise even further into a challenge, lift your feet off the floor. Rotate your shoulders off of your hips and look to the floor behind you. "15 seconds to go." Remember to breathe. Nice, slow and controlled movements. 1 more. Exercise number 4, roll down. Place your fingertips behind your ears and use your core muscles to lift your shoulder blades off the floor. Try to avoid pulling your head with your fingertips, but rather than just pressing behind the ears. Exhale, reach around, touching your little finger to your ankle bone. Inhale, around to the other side. Bring your feet close into your sit bones and move your shoulders off the center of the mat, looking around to the side of your ankle. Keep the shoulder blades off the floor the best you can and your chin towards your chest. Again, slow and controlled movements. 10 seconds to go. 1 more. Well done. Turning over into a plank position on our elbows. So option 1 here is elbows under shoulders, hands clasped together. Keep your knees hip distance apart and tuck your tailbone beneath you. Exhale as you rotate to face one side of the room and reach up to the ceiling. Come back down to that solid plank position. Hold there for 1 second. Up to the other side and back down. The harder option here is to come up onto your feet, but keep that body in alignment. Rotate the feet, rotate the knees, rotate the hips. Back down. 1 more time each side. Breathing out as we come up. Breathing in as we come down. Last one. And relax. Well done. Into dead bug. So lying on our back here. Extend your arms toward the ceiling. Lift your knees above your hips and lift your toes into the line of sight. We don't want to let our legs drop down here, but rather keep them up and keep that belly button braced. Inhale, stretch the opposite arm and leg away from each other. Exhale, come back in again. Inhale, opposite arm and leg stretching long away from you. Exhale, back in. Try to press the lower back into the mat, imprinting the spine into your mat, into the floor. The lower you go with your arm and your leg, the harder it is. Keep breathing, shoulders down away from your ears. 5 seconds to go. One more on the other side. Excellent. Lower leg lifts. Place your feet on the floor, hands underneath your bottom. You're going to come up onto your toes. Exhale, lift your knees up, press your feet to the ceiling. Inhale, down. Try to lift up and press toward the ceiling rather than pressing your legs over your head to the wall behind you. You use your hands to push into the mat and lift up as high as you can before lowering down with control. When you first start this exercise, you might not be able to lift your hips off the floor, but as you get stronger through your midsection, you'll be able to push those legs up to the ceiling. 15 seconds to go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Last one. Okay. Next exercise, cycle twist. Fingertips behind the ears as we did before. Lift the head and shoulders looking through your knees. Elevate the legs with the feet higher than knees. Inhale, extend one leg toward the floor. Bring one elbow into the knee and then exhale to the other side. Try to keep one elbow on the floor. The lower you take the extended leg, the harder this is. Keep going, doing really well. 20 seconds to go. And relax. Turning over into a plank. Exercise number 9 is plank and shoulder taps. Now, if you're just starting out, you can come into a kneeling plank position, aligning yourself from ear through shoulder, hip to knee. Now, without twisting your body or moving your hips, elevate your left hand to touch your right shoulder and vice versa. This is option 1. Option 2 is coming up to a full plank with toes and heels parallel. Push through your heels and make sure your hands remain under your shoulders. Try not to move your body side to side. Tap your shoulder. Press all 5 fingers, including your thumb, into the floor for balance. 5 seconds to go. One more tap each side. Excellent. The last exercise is a plank with opposite arm and leg lift. Option 1 is knees and elbows. From this position, remain strong and braced through your midsection. Extend your opposite arm and leg away from the center of the body and then bring them back down slowly with control. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower. If you would like a harder version, come up to a full plank, hands under shoulders, feet hip distance apart, push your heels away from you. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more each side to finish. And relax. Well done. Stay tuned for our next 10-minute tone series.